Hey, good morning to everybody. Happy Thursday. It's Daryl here. It's 3:45 a.m. here in Connecticut on the East Coast. Okay, let's go over. Hey, let's go over what happened yesterday during the inauguration. And in the comments, so you guys, let me know what you thought. Let me know the highlights, the news, everything that went on yesterday. Let me know the highs and lows and all the stuff you heard and saw and everything, and your thoughts on it. Let me know in the comments. But okay, I tried to get home in time for the swearing in, his taking the oath of office, and I didn't get home in time. I got home just as he was getting into his speech, his his inauguration speech. I loved it, of course. Anything, a man that can read and speak above a third grade level. The bar is set rather low today. We'll have to move it up, as time goes on, but the bar is very low right now. Hey, speaking of that, let's talk about Jensaki. Yes, I had to look up how to say her name. Apparently, it's pronounced Sak, S-O-C-K-E, Saki. It's spelled P-S-A-K-I. P-S-A-K, I had to look up how to say it. Okay, some interesting takes on this. It is. I read a few different articles, and a lot of the press said that it was almost surreal having a press secretary that was welcoming, inviting, cordial, respectful, not full of embellishments, and what was the term? Alternate facts. Remember alternate facts? Oh my God, I'm so happy today. Those days are gone. Hey, we're far from where we want to be in this country, but it's a step up. So anyway, Jensaki. I read a few different articles, and so I read the press's take on her, and they were almost. It seems like they were almost in stunned. They're so used to having an adversarial relationship with the press secretary that they were a little taken aback by her being cordial and respectful and everything. So today I tuned into Fox News, Newsmax. I wanted to see what the Trump supporters and the conservative Republican, what they were crying about, what they were complaining about. Because I'm sure there was, without a doubt, there's going to be plenty of whining and complaining. Their take on it was that it was boring. That it was boring, and that it lacked any substance, and that she was like kowtowing. Is that how it's said? Kowtowing to them. She was kind of bending over and being nice to them, and they didn't like it. Apparently, they loved having a adversarial relationship with the press, apparently. Okay, moving on. Garth Brooks singing Amazing Grace. I'm sorry, I almost forgot Amazing Grace. That was fantastic. Amanda Gorman. I have to admit, this woman just popped up on my radar lately, and holy moly, holy cow. I just sat in front of my TV screen with my mouth dropped open, listening to that poem. I don't know if that's quite a poem or spoken word. I assume you call it a poem, but it seemed more of a spoken piece. Wow. It was just the way she presented it from memory, and she brought life to the words. Maybe it's because I'm an artist, and I've noticed that I relate to musicians, poets, actors. I can relate to them a lot more. I don't know if it's a left brain, right brain thing or what, but she just blew me away. The poem itself, and the way she spoke it from memory, and she just lived it. It was amazing performance. It wasn't just the poem; it was a performance. I tend to see this stuff like that a little differently than some people. Some people just see it as a poem and blah blah blah. But I was blown away by it. Okay, Garth Brooks not wearing a mask and hugging everybody in sight. What was he thinking? I don't think he did it on purpose. I think he was just so excited in the moment. He definitely looked excited as he went around and hugged every single person without a mask. Again, I think it was just, I don't think it was an intentional, thing. But he's going to be taken to task for that. Okay, speaking about being taken to task, one thing that the Trump supporters and the conservatives are complaining about is Jennifer Lopez. I don't even get this. She put the words "Let's Get Loud" from one of her songs. I gotta be honest. I like her. She's a very attractive woman. I don't have any of her music here, but I like her. And I don't know this term. I really don't know this term. Let's get loud. But anyway, the conservatives. Oh my gosh, it's all over Fox News and Newsmax and everything. Oh my gosh, she added these words into. Was it America the Beautiful or the national anthem? I don't even know which song she added it into. But oh my God, it's as if as if she desecrated America. Okay, moving on. This is something I'm dying to talk about. Okay, Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz yesterday, man. I don't know. Ted, you're a big fat idiot, really. So, I love the fact Joe Biden gets right to work, man. He gets in there and he starts signing off. Because God knows he's got a lot of stuff to reverse and to fix after 4 years of having this man-child in the office, concerned just with his ratings. So Biden gets to signing, right? And one of the things that I'm very excited about, we were the only nation out of 190 nations in the world, the entire world, the only one that didn't sign the Paris Agreement to lower greenhouse gases. I don't know if I need to tell that. You guys must know this by now. Petroleum, fossil fuel is going to run out. It's a finite resource. The rest of the world is moving forward with green energy, solar, the ocean, all forms of electric and green energy. It's the way the future is going to go. And Trump supporters being stuck in the past and trying to go back to all the great 1950s or slavery or whatever they're trying to get back to. They want to get back to the good old days of the huge cars, huge gas guzzling cars, just because that's the way it was, and we liked it. But anyway, so Joe Biden signs off to rejoin the Paris Agreement, and Ted Cruz, he talks about how this is going to hurt America. Now, I don't agree with this because the rest of the world, like I said, is going green. We're the only ones left still really just centering on fossil fuels. We're going to get phased out. We need to keep on the edge of new technology and new energy. This will provide more jobs, not take away. It's going to take a little time and money to turn over, but I'm sure it did when we went from coal to fossil fuels, and when we went from living in a cave with wood to coal. It takes a little time and transition, but it's the way the whole world's going, and it's obviously better because oil is going to run out. The earth is not full of a never-ending oil. It's not a magic lamp. I never got this. So anyway, Ted Cruz, I got off subject this. So Ted Cruz says that Joe Biden's signing the Paris Agreement is going to benefit Parisians more than Pittsburgh. As if he thinks that the Paris Agreement has something to do with Paris, France. He was trolled. He was banged on unmercifully all over Twitter for this ridiculous statement that Joe Biden is doing more for the citizens of Paris or Parisians than citizens of the United States or citizens of Pittsburgh, because he had to have two P's, Parisians, Pittsburgh. A ridiculous statement by the big, chubby, fat, bearded Ted Cruz. All right, I see I'm running long on time. I got so much more to talk about. I'll be back later with another video. You guys have a good Thursday.